Let's work on the follow through and the rest of the upper body. So all we really need to do is focus on the head, because the rest of the body is really going to stay tight because of the intensity of this pull. So being that the case, we'll go ahead and select the head control and also the neck control and focus on what we need to do to fix them up. And we already have some nice motion in the beginning of the animation. Okay, we're getting some nice follow through here, but we can work on this second attempt at the pull. First giving the character some head snap here. So let's do that on about frame 80. Okay, as he's pulling back, what we'll do is go ahead and rotate our head and neck down. Then we could go to the head and rotate that down a little bit more to offset it. Alright, great, and we could get a better view in our graph editor. Alright, so we're getting some nice head snap here, but notice we have this pose on frame 83 where the head is rising a little bit too fast. So let's go ahead and delay this key for both the head and the neck, so we'll get them both selected. And with them selected, we'll just take this key on frame 83 and we'll just move it down a couple of frames. So it now lies on 85, and notice we get a better follow through afterwards. Great, and we can even add some follow through after that. So once the head rises up, it's going to come down at about frame 90. So we'll go there and just rotate the head and neck down slightly there. Okay, for the follow through. Alright, so here's what we get. Great. Now we'll go ahead and move on. And what we want to work on to pretty much finish up our head motion is this part here. Notice we're getting this long transition from frames 90 to frames 162 where the character has finally pulled the crate all the way back. Well, we want to make it seem as if the character is straining a little bit more. And the way we're going to do that is by basically having a few poses where the character's head is down and then rises only towards the end of the animation, right where he's supposed to be giving his all and the pull to finish it up. So to do that, let's go to about frame 123 and we'll go there and just rotate the head down, head and neck down some here. And then on about frame 140, we'll go there and rotate the head down a little bit there too. Not as much as the key we have on frame 123. But what we get now is the character is having his, basically has his head down and he's putting effort into the pull. And then his head starts to rise just a little bit here. Okay, and then by the time we go from frames 140 to 162, now he's really putting his all. And we really get that type of feeling now just from the fixes we've made. And we can even fix the flow here in our tangency. Okay, just slightly. So we'll just bring down the right halves of both of these keys for the neck and head. So again, fix that flow there. Great. So with these changes made, let's go ahead and render off a play blast. Checking out our results for this lesson. Okay, so we could get in, have a little bit closer view at about here and render one off. Here it is. Wonderful. Okay, so we've got some follow through in the head now on his second attempt, and we even fixed it so that we see a little bit more effort towards the end of the pull. So with these changes made, that finishes this lesson, and we're just about done. In the next lesson, we're going to spend some time looking for any fixes we can make, any final tweaks we can make on the upper body before we bring back the legs.